Alright everybody, welcome back to another video of selling car parts on eBay for local body shops. I sell stuff on eBay for local repair shops, body shops. Basically do a consignment style business where I don't pay anything for the parts. I just store them here at their place, list them. Once it sells, I'll come grab it, ship it out. And then when we get the money for it, I take my share and give the rest to them. And I typically keep somewhere between 20 to 50% depending on how much the item sells for. It's a bit of a different kind of business than what people usually talk about, going to junkyards and picking parts. It just turns out that a lot of body shops end up having parts that they pull off of cars that are broken, they're still worth money, or they buy stuff that never gets put on a car that needs repairs. And all that ends up here. Usually it's a lot more disorganized than what I have here. But we started putting this closet together here for all the parts that they have across their 4 or 5 locations. Most things have been collecting dust probably for months, if not years, but we're finding value in it and giving shops a new source of revenue. And this particular shop here, I've been working with for, I think, probably 30 or 40 days now. And just this shop alone, we've already sold over $7K, I think, in parts. And I've paid them out more than $2,000 just in the first 30 days. So we're selling a lot of stuff. So yeah, I'm here to pick up some more parts. Let's get them, take them back to my place, and then we'll get them shipped. Okay, so we got these 3 parts here and then this box as well. I actually got a few more things in my garage from this shop. I think we have 9 total items that sold over the last day. So when we get back to my place, I'll go over exactly what they are and how much they sold for. Also, while I'm here, I'll give you a tour of everything that we've listed right now. These are all headlights. I have them organized by left hand and right hand side. A bunch of these are either brand new or very expensive in the box still. Under this table, there's a bunch of larger things like grills, radiator supports. There's a bunch of stuff back behind these. And then we just have miscellaneous parts on each one. I don't have SKUs for every item, which is probably going to be a growing pain that I'm going to have. But right now I just have shelf 1, shelf 2. There's taillights in here, a bunch of larger things over there. This side of the room we still have to clean up. This is a shelf that we can use, and there's a bunch of larger things that are listed on this side. These are all wheels. And while I'm here, I guess I'll show you some of the highlights of the things that I listed in the last few days. We had a bunch more wheels come in. So this is a brand new Mercedes CLS wheel. That's pretty expensive. Another Model 3 wheel. That's brand new. This is also a Model 3 wheel. Got another one right there. Let's see what else. There's a bunch of Tesla chrome pieces back in this box over here that are worth a lot of money, at least $100 per piece. I think we have 4 or 5 of them. A bunch of wheel moldings. There's 2 Tesla ones in here that are worth at least $150 a piece. Hoping we get some bigger sales soon. There's been a lot of small things like things that went today. Back home now, I'm going to show you everything that I got to ship out today. First up, this is a wiring harness for a 2023 or 2024 Toyota Sequoia. And pretty cool. I sold this through the eBay International shipping program. It's going all the way to Abu Dhabi, but I'm just shipping it to the eBay shipping headquarters here in the United States, and they handle the rest. Next up, this is just a sensor for a Toyota. I forget which model it is, but I'll throw it up on the screen. Next up, 3 taillights. This one for a Sentra, I believe. This one for a Kia Forte. As you can see, it's got some scrapes on it, so it's not worth a ton of money, but we still got a bit for it. And this one's for a Grand Cherokee. So not huge sales, but they add up. Under the taillights, we got an AC condenser for a Kia Seltos, brand new in the box. Aftermarket, so it's not worth a ton of money. And it's going pretty far actually, so I don't know if I'll even make any money on this. We'll see when I get the shipping label printed. And then the last 2 things are these boat throttles that I had in a video or 2 ago from a different shop. He wanted me to sell them for them, give him some of the cash that we ended up getting, and only sat on them for like a month or so, probably even less. And we got $300 for one and $280 for another. And I'm gonna ship them together, but they're going to Puerto Rico, so that could be kind of expensive, but we'll see when I get the shipping label printed out. And for those of you that are new to the channel, I'll just do a quick tour of my shipping setup that I have here in my garage. First up, we got bubble wrap in this box right here. I'm running low. I used to have like 2 or 3 more boxes stacked up. I'm gonna pick up some more tomorrow. Then we got tons of boxes over here, and then right here that I picked up from Facebook Marketplace. I have a whole video on that if you want to check out how they get shipping supplies for free. Then on the table here, we got the shipping labels. I print them out from my phone directly through eBay. This is connected through Bluetooth, so all I need to do is just print the label through my phone, open up the app, and then it'll spit out a shipping label, and then throw it on the box just like that one. Scale here, tape measure. This is a box cutter or box adjuster. Basically, if you want to size down one of your boxes. This was on Amazon for like 16 bucks. Definitely worth it. You'll save a lot more money on shipping by sizing down your boxes. I also got tape. Got a ton more tape up there. These are for wrapping headlights and taillights. I'll do that with these. And then a razor blade for cutting up boxes. Oh, and then I got my poly bags as well. I got these on Amazon. I got this 100 pack on Amazon for $20 or $30. And yeah, these are all the boxes. There's a few different sizes. I also got these foam cushions from a shop. And yeah, that's about it. Gonna box up the rest of these and then get them out to the postal annex. So all these smaller boxes were pretty easy. The box going to Puerto Rico with the boat parts was actually very cheap. It was only $20 to get it across the country. Okay, now I'm gonna go drop off all those packages. And yeah, I just passed 10K in sales, I think a couple days ago, and we're already up to 11K. I've sold 63 items in about 45 days. So our average sale price is pretty good, and I have 165 listings still right now. So our sell-through rate is pretty good for only being 45 days in. My biggest constraint right now is just getting more listings up. It has been taking a while just because car parts are hard to list in general, just because you need to check for the condition, make sure everything's okay. You need to look up the part number. Sometimes eBay doesn't even have comp listings, so then you need to go to Google, figure out what it is, what cars it fits. So overall, it takes a while to list car parts. So that's one thing that's been limiting the amount of inventory I have. And I also just need to make more connections with more shops. But yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna go drop all that stuff off now. Okay, we're back. Day 2 of this video. Got a bunch more stuff to list here and sold a few more parts, so I had to come pick them up and get them ready to ship out. So here are the items that we have to list today. This first one is a rear tow hitch bar for a Ford F-150. We can probably get at least $300 for this on eBay. It's got just a little bit of rust and it's dusty, but it's still new. So I'm gonna find a box for it first and then we'll get that listing up. Let's see what else we got here. All right, look for part number. Just looked this one up and it's a rear door lock for a Tesla Model X. There's 2 existing listings on there for 230 bucks, but no solds. We'll price this a little bit lower than that and hope it goes quick. The other plastic trim pieces over here weren't really worth that much, so I'm not gonna waste my time listing them. They're also big and they'd just be annoying to ship them and find boxes. So I'm just gonna leave them here. They can trash them if they want or keep them somewhere else. All right, just got home and dropped everything off over here. I had to get back on the road because I'm going to meet the business that gave me bubble wrap before for pretty cheap. And it lasted me however long that was, 30 days or so. So I'm back to get another carload. I really filled it this time. There's boxes as well, but this car is full to the brim of bubble wrap. I think I paid them 30 bucks this time, but we got plenty. This will last me at least another month or 2. All right, it's later on in the day. Got parts here that I still need to ship out. All the bubble wrap's still in the car. So I'm gonna go through, package the stuff up and get it ready to ship out. First up, we got this mirror for a Hyundai Tucson. All right, first label printed out through FedEx. This cost $26. Going pretty far, so not too bad. This is some kind of actuator or part for a liftgate on a bunch of GM cars, so Suburban, Tahoe, Escalade maybe. I think we got $80 for it. All right, got a label on that one as well. Next up, we got this headlight here for Mercedes, I believe C200. Lens is pretty good, but it's got a few broken tabs on it. That's pretty much it. I think we got 150 bucks for this and gonna ship it in this box. All right, got it all boxed up. Let's see how much this one weighs. This one weighs just under 10 pounds. Got the label printed out for this one. It's only going a couple hours north, which is good. Shipping only costs $16 for this pretty big box. Next up, we got an item in this bin here. I believe it's this one. This is a seat belt for some GM car in the box. I think I'll just ship it like this, wrap some bubble wrap inside, and they'll be good to go. This one came in under £1, which saved us some money, and it's really not going far at all. So we sold this for 108 bucks. Shipping cost $6, and we'll get that out the door with the rest of them. I actually just had one more sale come through, and it's the third and last throttle from the boat parts that were given from the one shop. All right, found a box that's pretty much perfect for this. So wrap it up and get a label on it. All right, so there's everything that needs to go out the door tomorrow morning. Next, we gotta take care of the bubble wrap. When I started, I had like 3 or 4 boxes, but this is basically it. Now we gotta unload the bubble wrap that I got earlier today. This car is completely full, more than I got last time, definitely. It's crazy how much I got. And he gave me a bunch of boxes too that are gonna be good for storing this and also bigger parts. So let's get all this unloaded and in the garage over there. All right, well, here it all is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes, plus this smaller one here. All bubble wrap. This is way more than I expected. This is gonna last me hopefully at least 2 or 3 months. So I think that's everything that I got for you tonight. Just had a couple more sales come through, so I'm gonna have to get those out the door tomorrow. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I am leaving next week for the holiday, so I'm gonna be gone for 2 weeks. That means I'm gonna have to shut down my store and shipping for 2 weeks, which is not ideal, but I'm probably still gonna get a few sales while I'm gone. The rest of the month probably is gonna be a little bit slow, but hopefully when I get back, I have a few orders to fulfill and things start picking up again right away. And yeah, really happy with where things are right now. We breezed past 10K and I think we're almost up to 12K already. And I was doing some math. So we have about 70 things sold. We have 150 things listed, which means we sold about 30% of the things that we've listed already in just the last 40, 50 days. And in the auto parts space, I think that's probably pretty good. I'm just thinking about like all the oddball things that I sell off cars, especially for like rare makes and models. People aren't looking for these things every day. And sometimes there's 1 or 0 other listings of that item on eBay. Sometimes there's 20, 30, 100 other items. So having 30% of the items that I've listed so far sell is pretty good in my opinion. So I'll try and make one more video before I head out of town and close the shop for 2 weeks. So if you're enjoying these, please let me know. Feel free to ask questions and I'll respond to any that you leave. And yeah, thanks for watching again. See you in the next one.